Hi guys, it's me Lewis, and today I'm here to do a little rant video on good old-fashioned Concord. Oh yes, the game that died way too soon, the developers flipping their shit because people didn't like their work. Yes, that Concord. So let's start off with. Let's start off with the beginning of the game's announcement. So, a lot of people way back were curious to know about the upcoming hero shooter Concord, but until when the character designs and gender pronouns came in and was shown off via screenshots, tons of people were like, "Yeah, this game is already dead on arrival," because you have character designs like this. And of course a yellow robot butt plug with gender pronouns, which, yes, they gave a robot just that. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why, because obviously they're political psychos. But hey, that's just probably how it rolls now, doesn't it? Now, when the beta was first released to the public, of course people hated it because, again, it was a boring ass hero shooter with nothing new to the table with ugly character designs. And to make matters worse, when the full game was released, lo and behold, the online servers were forced to shut down by Sony just 2 weeks after the game's release. Yes, you heard that correct. 2 whole bloody weeks this game lasted until it died. How sad is that? And again, hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars went into this project, and this project itself was in development for 8 whole years. Can you imagine you worked on a project that you knew was going to be shit, couldn't say anything about it because you know that the higher ups would obviously fire your ass because of it, and only to have all your creative talent being thrown away because of politics? That to me is absolutely sad in of itself. In fact, speaking of that, the artist, yes, the same artist who worked on the character designs for Concord, was literally had the fucking audacity to call people talentless freaks while she went out of her way to create, well, shit designs for the game. And the thing is, she's now gone out of her way to literally basically making quote-unquote threats to the entire gaming industry that she wants to leave. Guess what, sweetheart? You can leave the industry if you want. The thing is, no one's going to give a shit. You're going to be replaced just like that. And the thing is, though, the company that you worked for, that worked on the game, Firewalk Studios, probably isn't going to last long either. Because even the founders of that company are shitting themselves on figuring out what their future is going to be for the company. But that's the problem too with modern mainstream developers, not just Firewalk, but companies like Rocksteady, Ubisoft, Activision Blizzard, Bungie. Every single one of these companies can't seem to face the facts that their ideas are just dog shit. They can't look at themselves in the fucking mirror and go, "Oh shit, I fucked up. Wow, I need to do better with my work. Jesus Christ." And what's their only option? Go on social media and call the same consumer base that they're trying to approach pieces of shit by using political buzzwords for that translation. That's basically what it is. But here's where things get even more sadder though with that same artist who worked on Concord, right? She got outclassed and out-talented by a fucking AI. Don't believe me? I'll put the video link in the description, comment section down below if you guys want to go check it out. And holy shit, her designs got redone in a much better way by a bunch of zeros and ones. How sad is that? She got outclassed, outsmarted by a fucking machine that can do its job properly via a prompt. And yet people like her wonder why they are going to lose their jobs in the future. "Oh, I'm going to blame the corporations because my job is the reason why they're in this position in the first place." Bitch, you didn't do jack shit. You fucked up royally. Put that blame on yourself, okay? If you do not want to leave the industry and do better, which is completely understandable, my advice to you, sweetheart, is look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, okay, I somehow fucked up. I need to go back and look at my designs and see where I went wrong. And if you do find all the problems that people like me and everyone else in the gaming community have spotted very easily, then guess what? We might give you a second chance in redemption. But unfortunately in your case, all you can do is bitch, whine, and complain because you are a miserable fucking prick. And that's another thing too. It's not the fact that I don't like you because of your politics. I don't like you because you are a self-entitled little shit stain who thinks the world owes you everything. And that is why people like me are saying, guess what? I'm not buying your product because guess what? Your designs are shit. You need to do better in the fucking industry. And guess what? It's a harsh reality. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. Like, if your designs are shit, you've got to do fucking better. Again, Concord brought nothing to the table, and that's another thing too, though. Companies like Sony have been jumping on this fucking trendy bandwagon when it comes to when it comes to like different genres, right? And of course, the hero shooter genre has kind of skyrocketed as of late, probably because of Valorant, probably because of Overwatch's 2 recent update. Who knows? But here's the thing. Gaming developers and game publishers, stop jumping on trendy bandwagons, because again, this will come back to bite you in the ass. And when it does, guess what? That financial income, gone. Just like that. You are gonna fucking lose everything that you hold dear. And the sad reality is, ladies and gentlemen, what can you do to obviously stop this shit from happening? Simple. Find actual creative talented developers who actually know what they're doing, and of course with indie and retro gaming on the rise, again Sony fanboys and Xbox fanboys are wondering why the future of PlayStation and Xbox is looking very bleak, and possibly Sony and Microsoft will have no choice but to basically shut down their gaming division altogether. Or worse, they're probably going to end up like what happened to Atari, what happened to Sega, and what happened to Amiga, right? All three companies that used to be the top dogs when it came to their console marketing, they all made bad marketing decisions, right? But the thing is, though, those marketing decisions that they made is completely different compared to what it is today. Today's marketing campaigns is all about, can I be a politician? Can I be a politician wannabe? No, you are a game developer. Your job is to basically create a bunch of dancing monkeys in polygonal design to entertain us. That's who you are. You are the creators of these dancing monkeys. Do that fucking job. That's who you are. You're not a politician. You're not a fucking tyrant. Stop going on this fucking power trip and do your fucking job. It's that simple. It's not fucking rocket science. It is one of the simplest things you can possibly do, right? Again, I'm no fucking businessman, but even I know how to market shit. I understand what people fucking want. If they want a bunch of sexy women with guns killing each other, guess what? I'm gonna give them just that. If they want jiggle physics on the ass and the tits, I will do just that as well. And guess what? Guess what? Those types of ideas, if it was thrown into Concord, would have sold like hotcakes, and maybe, just maybe, the game wouldn't have died way too soon. But unfortunately, mainstream developers won't learn from their mistakes. The only way, in my perspective, that they're going to learn from this is if they go out of their way to let the companies that they work for go permanently bankrupt, permanently close their doors, and maybe, just maybe, they can look at themselves and say, all right, yeah, I fucked up. Me or some other guy is responsible for causing the downfall of our company. You know, where do I go from here? It baffles me. It really does, because again, usually when it comes to the designs of making characters look ugly, fat, it's not just there for ESG scores. it's also there to prove my point time and time again that the designers have some dark secrets to hide. If it's a female designer, yes, like again, I know repeating like a broken record here with my previous videos that I've done on this, but I need to obviously say it. But if it's a female designer that's working on creating female characters and making them ugly, it's usually done out of envious intent or perhaps self-centered pride. But of course, when a male designer does it, they have some dark shit to hide because they have done something behind closed doors that they do not want to get out. And the sad reality is, Concord, along with another upcoming woke piece of shit game that Sony's going to put out, Fair Games, which apparently looks like a Payday knockoff, and probably developed by the same assholes who made that Hyenas game, which thank God Sega cancelled. Again, that looks to be like another flop, but possibly way worse. But hey, time will tell. Okay, guys, that's all I have time for. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what are your thoughts on the flop known as Concord. Do you think they could have done better? Do you think the AI video that you may have seen did a much better job with the character designs? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, guys, peace out.